tune. Hi folks, welcome to HUGHROCKO interviews on location again. Today we're up in Forfar, sunny Forfar, there it is, with Kev Skelly, drummer, bass player, guitarist, studio engineer. What else do you play? Everything. Everything. Okay,
Bits
Kev.
and pieces.
Bits and pieces. Right, I'm going to ask you the questions. Who are your influences?
I kind of knew you were going to ask me that.
Did you?
And I thought about it. And my influences have changed all my life.
Yeah.
And I'll start now and go back the way.
Well, that's different. That's different. From time to time.
Just now, Django Reinhardt.
Okay.
Gypsy jazz is the thing that I listen to most.
Gypsy jazz.
And to the point where I bought a Manouche guitar,
Okay.
which I'll show you.
We should show us.
And it's beautiful. And learning the new approach to playing rhythm.
Yeah.
I'm not a lead guitarist, but
Yeah.
pretty comfortable rhythm player. And having been a guitar teacher for quite a few years, learning the gypsy jazz, La Pompe and all the different rhythm styles,
Yeah.
new ways to play chords,
Yeah.
chord inversions. So that, at the moment, Django Reinhardt.
Okay.
But then, it's an ambiguous question because you're influenced by everybody.
Everybody's.
And it doesn't even have to be musicians.
There you go.
You influenced me.
Did it? Did they what?
Probably about in 1984.
In 84. You remember the days?
Yeah, it's 35 years ago.
Yeah, it's a long time. In 84.
So back in the day,
Uh-huh.
level 42,
Yeah.
Jaco Pastorius,
Oh, definitely.
Stanley Clarke,
Yep.
Bootsy Collins, and then growing up as a musician, learning more about funk, Stevie Wonder,
Oh.
Earth, Wind and Fire,
Mm.
you know, just,
It's amazing.
and then going from that to Metallica.
There's a big jump there.
So
But
there isn't really one particular thing. I think it's a melting pot of influences, and we all steal little bits of ideas, or they inspire us to do other things because you hear somebody doing something and then you go, well, that's really cool, I'll maybe try that, and you end up getting your own path
That's right.
from that influence.
Yeah, you do. I think you missed out somebody.
Billy Cobham.
No, he's a bass player.
Oh right, Jerry Lee.
Well,
well, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Good point.
good point.
I missed out my biggest influence.
I know.
Yeah, Rush.
I'm thinking, where's he?
I spent a lifetime listening to Rush, and still do.
Yeah, why not?
And YouTube's great these days because you can
Yeah.
put on the live concerts, just blasted
Oh,
through
it's
the
just
hi-fi.
amazing, isn't it? It's just like, wow.
To do what you've got to do in the house,
Yeah.
have Rush blasting out in a
Oh.
live concert. So
It's amazing. Well, when I was 2-year-old county playing country, and my ears was always Rush. You know, I mean, just blasted out. It's two bad combinations. Like, why are you playing country? You listen to Rush because you listen to everything.
that's the thing. You listen to everything.
You do that. I just listened to it. It was like Show of Hands concert. I used to. And it was on tape. Well, I loved it. It was brilliant. Because like yourself.
But Jerry Lee is just and but the thing is about Rush, I never ever tried to learn any Rush.
Snap.
Although they're probably my biggest influence, but there's plenty other musicians I've learnt their chops and.
Oh yeah.
But never really got into trying to play any Rush. Just listen to it for sheer enjoyment.
Yeah, snap. Just, some people will just go with their heads if they're. I think you're non-musicians, you might go, oh, what are they playing?
Yeah, I think a lot of people listen to Rush and just don't get it. But
I can understand everything they're playing.
But I mean, from a bass player's point of view, and a drummer, and a would-be drummer, because I don't class myself as a drummer. I like playing the drums, but they are second to nobody as a three-piece.
Phenomenal.
And that, sadly, that's it.
That's it.
I remember listening to Brand X.
Oh wow!
And they were.
You got me into them. And Weather Report.
Yeah, Weather Report.
And Weather Report.
Yeah, it's that same.
It's Bruford, isn't it?
Mahavishnu Orchestra.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing drummer. Yeah, it's amazing. So is that you for your influence, or have you got more? Anything you thinking?
Yeah.
Just okay. So what live gear are you using then? As
Live
stage?
at the minute.
Depends what you're playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm playing drums, I'm playing the Sonar kit.
Which we'll show you.
Here's a pick.
Yeah. On a video.
Oh, there is video of that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
quick as a flash.
Yeah, there is. Tokai. Is it?
Tokai.
And
This
what
guitar.
What fret was knackered?
This guitar is like Trigger's brush.
Trigger's brush. Well, that's different. Well,
They said umpteen bridges replaced.
Right.
A couple of frets replaced. It did all paint off it. This was a preloaded.
Like a mirror.
Yeah, this is a mirror scratch
It's
plate.
just, it's a bit. Can't
But anyway, I used that live with Headroom.
Headroom. And people, that guitar was fixed at Ogilvy's.
Yeah.
Joel's. It's mega. It's working again. What's this thing? It's a Gibson. Is that a
Gibson.
Hummingbird?
No, it's a J200.
It's a J200. Wow. It's a tune. So you use that in your jams? Yeah?
That's tuned to drop D.
Drop the. Wow. Look at
The
this.
other one is this baby.
It's a weird looking guitar.
Manouche guitar.
A Manouche.
And
that's for doing it. Same me then. Plug in, or you just put your mic on.
this one has a. You
Alright.
can't plug this in. It's got what's called a big dog.
In there.
So this bridge is actually the pickup.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that now.
It's quite nice.
It's really nice.
But I'm
Really is.
using
Nice.
that, and then these bass guitars, both of them.
That's a
Yamaha.
Brilliant.
You remember that
Oh, I
from way
remember
back.
that. It's still got a
And,
hip shot on it.
and the 5-string
Yeah.
cheapo Ibanez, but the Ibanez is brilliant for the money because
Yeah.
and that Ibanez, if you DI it straight in here,
Yeah.
I mean just straight in DI, great sound.
Oh.
Everything.
I've heard a lot of people saying that.
Ticks all the boxes.
Cheaper Ibanez sound great.
Right?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's brilliant.
And I bought that for £100.
Wow.
The chap that had it, he had just bought it, realised that there was too many strings on it.
Why?
Because he
Because he's in Billy Sheenan.
Yes.
He doesn't like using bass.
He was, it was that old story, what do you call a bass player with 5 strings on his guitar? Lost.
Lost.
And so he sold that to me. Prior to that though, I just sold my USA Fender Jazz
Right.
to Eki, my bass player, in Headroom.
Yeah.
So that's still in the
So it's still in
zone.
still going around there. Brilliant. Any other gear? What about PA? What are you using?
PA, right, so PA systems, at the minute we've got 4 systems here. We've got a Martin Audio system.
Lovely.
Just bought a couple of Mackies.
Mackies.
4, 5?
Thumps or no?
No, they're the old school of the thumps, but they're
Right.
actually better than the thumps.
Yeah.
I've got a pair of, well, collectively with friends and that, we've got 2 Mackie subs, the 18s,
Wow.
and then a whole bunch of RCF cabs as well, and
yeah.
they're all
I've heard that.
they're
Really good.
amazing.
Oh wow, they're really good.
Plus subs, and they're all in the trailer. I'd say.
Brilliant. Nice, excellent.
And then the amps I use, bass amps, 4x10 cabinet, and a borrowed Aguilar head.
Angular.
Really good. If I'm using my own stuff, there's Ampeg there, and
You sound nice. Ampegs.
what's it? Roland.
A Roland
Roland Boss, a Roland Cube thing.
Cube. I don't thought it made bass amps, did it?
No.
I thought it was guitars.
Well, it's got a bass amp that is brilliant. But it's a tiny wee 100-watt thing. It's about this
But it
size.
does the job.
For small venues,
Yeah.
not for a full band.
Oh no, I was going to say, because that's not got enough punch for a bass.
Yeah, but I mean,
Maybe a
you're
guitar,
generally
no.
DI'd into some
Yeah.
kind of desk anyway.
Well,
So.
most people are, well, they just spray
To
it.
me, the amp's just a monitor.
Yeah.
It's never there to
Yeah.
carry it.
Well, when I was playing, I used to him, I only had the reamp, and I said, it's fitting it.
Yeah.
Because it was in the PA.
Yeah.
And back through the monitor, so it didn't really need the amp, it was just there for extra. You know.
Well, now that we're using this system here,
Yeah.
we're kind of going to go backline free.
A lot of bands are, I mean, that's what the band doing what I am, it's a helix straight in.
Yeah.
Or whatever head rushes, whatever
Yeah.
writing, and
Yeah.
you can't tell.
No.
Just the
And
drummer uses
just using any of your
Roland
monitors.
50 kit, so when the band goes down, the band goes down.
Yeah.
Instead of the drummer still being loud,
Yeah.
and it sounds amazing.
And it takes a lot of time to tweak that out.
Yeah,
a
obviously,
bit,
getting everything in its place.
Yeah.
And then you'll get some of the players that'll say, I want a different mix and mem on. Okay.
But we're having a good laugh about this because.
Yeah.
So for bass players, you can get a kinetic mat,
Okay.
and it's a mat you stand on, and it's connected via your speaker output or something where you can actually feel
Wow.
your notes,
Like the drums.
but
do.
you're not hearing your notes, but you're feeling the notes.
Yeah.
And you can also get the kinetic belt pack,
Wow.
I believe, that you can you put on your guitar strap.
And you feel
So when you play, you can actually feel some kind of vibration from your notes that you're playing. But I've never really seen anything in person. I've just been reading about it and stuff.
I played with the stool, tried it out, and boom, you feel it. That's mental. It's
But we
good.
thought,
It's really good.
I was speaking to the salesman in Guitar, and I was telling him about this,
Yeah.
and he said, "Oh, that'd be no good for me because I jump about across the stage all the time."
Okay.
So here's a good marketing idea: you get kinetic shoes,
That would be good, eh?
so you could feel it wherever you play.
Well, what if you're in them that goes on stage with no shoes, like Andy? Man, with no shoes on! Then you need it everywhere on the stage, wouldn't you?
I know.
Yeah.
Kinetic carpet.
Kinetic carpets everywhere. Yeah. You'll notice that now, a lot of bands are doing that, they've all got their own rug.
Right.
You see that a lot now. I know Mellock, they're getting it slide, boing.
Yeah.
It's like you played the Caird Hall and the drums kept sliding everywhere. Nightmare.
And get other stuff I'm using, the guitar stuff,
Yeah.
live, for the rock band, PV Bandit,
PV.
old school,
Old school, does the job loud.
loud,
Dead loud.
loud enough,
Well, well,
and I just use the clean channel anyway,
Yeah.
and a bunch of
Boss.
Boss talent compensators. It's got,
That's what you call them, innit? Talent compensators.
Inline tuner, graphic, heavy metal pedal,
Yeah.
Well,
I remember that.
a compressor, chorus, delay setup, and then it also uses Zen pedal, which is a boutique drive pedal, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It does the job. Amazing. Over your mics, you got millions.
Mike's,
You should be here forever.
yeah.
He's just got loads of mics, people. Okay. Right, we'll move
But for
on.
live ones,
Okay.
58s.
58 all the way. Yeah. What about snares? What do you put on that?
Snare,
7.
no, I've got 57. Also,
Right. Is that the pencilines?
no,
What's the pencilines? The sure pencilines, you know what I mean? Not like that one you've got up there, but you've got The old ones. I know a lot of drummers prefer them, the old black trail things, they're like pencils.
I'll show you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
A
so
lot of
that
drummers
overhead,
nowadays now, they're
that
using
overhead,
trailers.
there's a condenser.
Yeah, I've seen
And then, so,
that. Using them.
snare,
Oh,
that's the snare mic.
That's an EKG.
D40.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's alright, does the job. Couple of cheap C2s,
Yeah. There you go.
condensers.
Yeah.
I put them on toms.
Yeah.
Look really nice. And then a D112 for the kick.
Yeah.
But at the minute that's not here, so I've been
No.
used to using a standard 58.
It still works.
Does the job.
Tweak it. Boom.
And what have we got here? No, it's just 58 and a
Yeah,
57.
that's the 57, that's what
Yeah.
I meant. A lot of drummers like that on
Yeah,
the snare.
so that's sometimes on
The
the
big
snare.
country, Mark Rosicky, he uses them on everything.
Yeah.
But like I say, a lot of drummers are using them, plus triggers.
Yeah.
You know, just to get that.
Well, you get the produced.
Oh, yeah.
You could get
So
your
when you
sample
level
going,
that
whatever
metallic
sample
sound.
it is. Yeah.
Oh, it's just amazing, man. You get, it's hybrid, isn't it? Really?
But
So,
I prefer to hear a drum kit.
yeah, that's what I like. I like the
Sounding
drums
like
that sound
a drum.
like drums.
Yeah.
If you want the bass drum clicky, then get it clicky.
Yeah, but
If you want it beefy,
if you can get a drum kit that sounds good without.
I suppose. Yeah.
Any
I think a lot of
extra.
people do, like when Carl does it, Carl Brazil does it for me, Robbie, he uses it because he wants the drums to sound like the record as close as possible.
Yeah.
So he's using the bigger bass drum and clicks and things.
Aye, well, you're
So that's different. You're on a different level.
I like,
so-
yeah, it's a totally
So
thing.
you,
And
you're
not
not
only that,
going,
it's,
that sounds like the record.
it's all
Yeah.
pre-done in the technical rehearsals as well, so
Brilliant.
all the parameters can be tweaked before they even get
Oh,
to
wow.
doing a live show.
Amazing. Well, you can give me that.
Yeah.
It's another thing you do.
Yeah, this caper.
And it's taking you someplace. Was it taking you then? You were talking about earlier? Where you might be going?
Going to the States
Yep.
in May. That's the plan. Just like anything though, these tours and that, things can change at the drop of a hat, and
Yeah.
the tour can be called off
Called off.
for one reason or another.
Yeah.
But it's with a pure McCartney show, and 6 dates: San Diego, LA, Reno,
Brilliant.
San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, West Coast.
It'll be amazing. Big rig.
Different rigs. I mean, it's all theatres, so
All right, so you're just going to
so
go in.
that's what this
This
technical
is-
rider's all about.
You're just going to go in and you have to.
This is all the equipment I
Yeah,
need.
yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it's all been. You may even do stage plans.
Yeah, yeah. That'll be amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of pre-work going in, then we
Yeah.
do technical rehearsals for that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
No, there'll be a lot of stage light shows and. all
Yeah,
that
well, there's
going on.
projections to be
That's what I mean, it's
taken care
everything,
of.
isn't it? Video work and
Yeah,
it's a big show.
it is.
We've been part of that. It's going to be amazing.
Aye.
I would say so.
Aye.
We'll see. Get in. Brilliant stuff. So, any other gear or are you happy with
No, and all this stuff, and it's a whole bunch of analog stuff,
that? A whole bunch of
whole bunch of digital stuff.
Yeah.
I prefer the analog stuff
Yeah, a
because
lot of
it's,
people do.
you have to be able to play.
Yeah.
There's no cut and paste.
Can't hide.
No, there's no
You
cut
have
and
to go.
paste.
That's what I say. I remember like years ago, you got a run, you start again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas now you could even grab and put it over now.
Yeah, and so.
I don't like doing that, to be
Yeah,
honest.
no.
I'm not into that because you might play slightly different
Mhm.
and you don't get that feel if you just cut and paste it.
That's right.
It's,
Well, it's,
turning
it
into
is what it
scenes.
is.
Yeah.
But the thing about this is, some people come here to record and then they can think, I thought it'd sound better than this. It's like, well,
Yeah.
it's just exposed your
Your abilities.
abilities
Yeah.
a little bit, because I can't.
No.
I've not got a talent button here.
No, you don't. I think people think you do.
Yeah.
I think you're going to come in and you go, okay, the auto-tune's a bit different. You go on that.
Yeah.
And that's all. They're going, oh, we'll fix that.
Yeah. No, there's none of
You
that.
can't fix that with your guitar playing mate, or your drums at the time.
Yeah. Well, what I basically say about this is, it's like
It's real.
if you're going to play rubbish,
Yeah.
and you put the input in, and it's rubbish, you get dynamic rubbish out.
Yeah.
And you could clean things up to
Yeah.
a bit, but I mean, it's really, at the end of the day, the player or the artist,
Yeah.
or the vocals or the
To be
music will stand up for itself.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's basically like an old tape machine,
Yeah.
although it's a digital drive. So
Yeah. And if you get it wrong, you get it wrong.
you get it wrong.
And it sounds wrong.
And I'm only running just a couple of effects,
Yeah.
2 compressors,
Right.
2 delays, 2 reverbs and 1 delay,
Yeah.
and that is it.
That's it. And it sounds, when it's done right, it sounds great.
Yeah,
If the artists are on the money, they know it sounds.
yeah.
Well, that's not your fault.
Well,
You can only make rubbish. You can't polish a turd.
Yeah.
You'd say.
Well,
You know.
but the thing is, if it sounds shit, it's always the engineer's fault. So
Well, obviously they blame it on the end. Yeah, he's crap. Don't go at him. And you're like, hey, wait a minute. It's not your
Yeah.
fault. You
Yeah.
just didn't sound right.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got that.
The other funny thing is though, I've done a couple of bands here,
Yeah.
and they'll just show up with their guitars, no amps,
Nothing.
no pedals,
Expecting.
and go, I need to sound like this. And I said, well, surely you come here with your sound, and
I don't hear that.
I'll mic your sound up. It's
Yeah.
not that. And it's like, oh right, see, you just don't know. I don't
Then
have a big bag of tricks for you.
No. You've got to come prepared, mate.
Yeah.
And, or it must be worse for you when they come and they don't even know what they're doing. They've not learned anything.
Yeah, there's plenty of people do that.
Or someone
they
who
haven't
doesn't-
learnt the song themselves, you know,
no, they do.
or they can't play with a click track.
No.
But that's all part of the learning curve for them. And so what my job is, if I'm in that position, I just try and make it
Yeah.
easier for them and try and get through the session best I can and give them the best advice you can. So because even we've all been
Oh, I've been there.
wet behind the ears.
Definitely. And
My first time in the studio.
you get
was with
people
you.
that'll say they've no, but they've got.
My first time in the studio was with
Oh,
you.
with me. I haven't got time with you, but remember.
No,
Oh,
but
Jesus!
worse than that was that when I listened back to it now, the dodgy backing vocal I did, and the engineer was going, "That's wrong," and I'm going, "It's right."
It's right. And it wasn't.
And he was right. He was right, and I was so wrong.
Yeah, but it's learning.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's crap.
it's good to if people are learning, then
Yeah.
you got to encourage them and,
Well-
and try and give whatever experience you've got and knowledge that you've got. Try and give them some of that and bring them up into to raise their game.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've done some interviews, spoke to people, and they'll say, blah blah blah. I said, well, I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Anybody that says they're not
You
learning,
never stop.
if you want to stop learning, just keep going, keep learning. I'm not saying you have to get a new instrument.
No.
If you want to, but in your own instrument, just keep going. You know,
Yeah.
do something different every day. You go, oh, pulled that off now.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I'm busy learning lots at the
I love
minute.
learning.
Because I'm going from this analog world
Yeah.
and immersing myself into a complete digital world
See, I was lucky.
for live,
Yeah.
but for live
Yeah, for
mixing.
that.
Because there's very few analog desks out there.
Yeah. So
So
you're going to have to learn.
yeah, and I'm it's the learning curve's there, but it's,
Oh, well.
I'm doing it.
I was later with that, so I learned when it was digital.
Mm.
But I've seen it all my life.
Mm.
It's reels, remember that anyway,
Yeah.
the darts and
Yeah.
no Datsuns as in cars, as in
Yeah.
darts.
And now we've got
Ouch. What's that? That's a hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? The world changes people. Change with it or be left behind like a dinosaur.
and there's all manner of stuff on here.
This is brilliant, isn't it? Have a guitar? That's right. Sounds good. A nylon.
Pardon?
Is that a nylon thing? Sounds lovely. This is the studio side now. Brilliant. Amazing. bass. And that's on that hard drive. Amazing.
Yeah.
Brilliant, huh? Yes.
Last night now those echoes resound through the land.
Great.
You are whistling like the birds in yon thorny den.
Very, very Scottish.
That's Robbie Burns.
Yeah, so it's very Scottish. Definitely.
Yeah, that was for Burns night.
Great. Absolutely. It sounded easy tweaking there and it sounded brilliant straight away.
No EQ either.
No, you can
No,
just,
none of it's
just flat.
None of it's pressed in.
No, it sounded brilliant. Just very flat and good sound.
Yeah.
So you finished with your gear side of it then?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Okay, we'll move on. So what inspires you to keep doing what you do?
Well, some would say it's lack of imagination that
Yeah.
inspires me.
Yeah.
Because if I had an imagination, maybe do other shit.
Really?
Yeah. But
can't
as a
imagine
job,
you.
teaching
Yeah.
and facilitating. See, well, over the past couple of years, I've worked with so many good, cool.
What?
That's the name of a place, by the way.
Yeah. So, uh-huh.
It's in Orkney.
Yeah.
For the past couple of years, I've worked with quite a few people that have been there and paid their dues.
Yeah.
I'll no name drop them all, but
No.
some big punk icons.
Yeah.
Sylvian from New York Dolls.
Alright, yeah.
He was really good to work with. Glenn Matlock from Pistols, good guy. Stuart Jobson from
Stuart,
Skids,
yeah. Well, they're back together now, really.
and he's got the big country connection.
Yeah, they're back together, the Skids. Well, two guys for Big Country Play.
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
they used to be, well,
Yeah.
obviously Bruce was, but
Yeah.
the youngin was never. He is now.
And Rod Argent, the Zombies, and
Yeah, I remember that. I remember you doing
Colin
that a few years ago.
Blunstone. Yeah, that was good. And recently the Choir Boys.
But you don't tell me something about Argent and had guitarists that was blasting, you couldn't hear them in front of
Yeah,
Remember you saying something like that?
the guitarist in Argent's band
Little doing it.
would not yield his stage volume.
He's just like, Jesus. I remember you, was that in
That was
Brannigan's or
That
something?
was in a nightclub in
Yeah,
Dundee.
Brannigan, Dundee. I remember you that story, you said it to me, I was like, he wouldn't have done it. I was like, oh well, that's good stuff, that.
But inspiration comes in loads of different forms.
Yeah.
I was in Vegas, not last year, the year before, and I wrote a song when I was there, inspired by Vegas,
That's what you
and
said.
I wrote a song. It's all about Vegas.
Yeah.
It sounds a bit American,
Vegas.
Vegas-y, I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but
Brilliant.
yeah. So and you get inspired by the sunrise,
Yeah.
the snow.
Snow, everything. Inspired by everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Spiders.
Spiders. Didn't inspire me.
No, this
So you
studio,
live in here,
this
yeah.
studio's in the country, so
So living in the country,
there's probably
a few running around.
a few in here.
And I hate them, but you know,
No, but to me they're wee friends.
they get rid of the flies. So
I don't like getting too close to them, but I like spiders.
Yeah, spiders inspire me. It's amazing how they do these webs. It's brilliant.
Aye.
So they do the webs before it falls and back. Great. So that inspires you.
You could do, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Anything could inspire you. You could hear something weird, and
Wow.
and that could just make that's got a great sound.
Yeah.
Let's make it up and sample it.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you sample it and you go, wow, it's me. Or it's no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Really good. Okay. So, let's go to this bit now. You must have funny stories from your life in other bands you've been in. Every band you've been in, something sticks out for you. crazy.
Yeah, loads of them, but
Yeah.
how funny would they be as the listener?
It's been a long road for you, so there must be something.
Got a few with you.
Yeah, I know. Problem. We'll keep them as well. Good. Stupid stuff.
Oh, one of the ones that was just since I'll give you a Liverpool connection.
Okay.
So when I was playing in the Beatles band, and they were playing the Matthew Street Festival and
Yeah.
all that caper, I ended up doing the sound on the Mersey Ferry,
Alright, yeah. Got you.
and I met you that when I was
Yeah, I
there.
know that.
But
right.
so I thought I was going to be doing the sound for one band,
Yeah.
and then it turned out that wasn't the case. I was doing the sound for 5 bands.
Oof.
5 Beatles tribute bands, and each Beatle band showed up wearing different costumes for different Beatles era.
Yeah, I know that.
So the Sgt. Pepper Beatles were there, the Shea Stadium Beatles were there, the Hamburg Beatles were there,
Yeah.
the Ed Sullivan Beatles were there, and at one point I had 5 George Harrisons telling me what they needed for their sound, and it was the most bizarre thing thinking,
Hold
because they
on.
had the wigs and everything, and that was a little bit strange.
Yeah.
So that's not a particularly
Kind
funny
of
story.
big
though.
thing doing there, in Liverpool, you know. It's a big thing, Beatles. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Chinese Beatles.
Chinese Beatles.
Yeah.
I've
And
not-
even the
I've not
Chinese
seen
Paul
that.
McCartney looked like Paul McCartney
Oh, yeah?
in a weird Chinese kind of way. And they were brilliant. They were really good.
All good.
They were really good.
If the boat went, hey!
Well, the boat. A funny story about the boat. So the boat actually just does a loop.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it does.
Just goes round.
So they set sail and then they're just looping for hours while this evening's going on.
It's going on.
And some lady who was drunk
Oh.
said, "Oh, we must be near Ireland by now," thinking that she'd been set sail out in the Irish Sea or something. I said, "No, that's Liverpool there. We haven't really left Liverpool."
We've been on here for 5 hours. Yeah.
Aye. But musical stories that are funny, yeah, there's probably,
Yeah.
you could probably write a book if you had
I
the,
bet you could.
and I think it's the same for every musician.
Yeah.
Any musician that's been in bands and went on tour and done the sitting in the back of the van.
Oh.
We did it. We
Fan
toured,
lad.
we toured Wales.
So I mean, fun, like. Yeah, what was his name? Forgotten. Des.
Des.
And
So-
no shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nuts. Yeah, you always get fan lag and crushed.
And I never got paid for that tour. You did.
Did it? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think you did. That's probably because you knew my brother.
Right.
But you didn't get paid at all.
No.
No. Oh. There you go. So he still owes you.
But that
Oh,
was
yeah.
that was one of the tours where they're going on tour
Yeah.
and it's
Tomorrow.
Thursday,
Yeah.
but we've just met
It's
and
definitely
we're going on tour tomorrow, Friday,
Yeah.
and the tour starts tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And then the set list was
Boing.
chatted about in the van as we went.
It was. That was, we should have called that tour Wet Behind the Ears. That's a definite.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a definite Wet Behind the Ears tour.
Yeah. There you go. That's when you learn your craft. Eh?
Yeah. You just you learn to say London night again.
Yeah, you jump in and
But you've got to take that off with this move. You got to try everything, haven't you?
baptism by fire.
Yeah. Boing. Oh, jeez. Fun and games.
Yeah.
This is talking about the set list in the van on the way.
Right.
You know it. Well, we don't know. We're going to have to.
Well, it's like now we have rehearsals at the bar.
Yeah.
And we just say, right, we'll play this song, but
Yeah.
we'll play it in that key, right? Follow the nods. And
But
the
as
beats.
youngsters, we didn't have that capability. Yeah, we could do that. Oh God, don't care.
I sometimes wonder how we got
How
through.
we go through that? As a drummer, it's not so bad because you're only bashing. As a player the guitar, if you're going to F and he's going to G, it's like, oh, what's happened? It's not so bad for the drummer. You can just keep playing.
I wish I knew what I know now.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's definitely for sure. Because some of the things you know now, you have somebody over you go, oh, you're alright, pal.
Yeah.
I'm not going there. No, I had depth with a few bands and went, oh, what am I doing here? What am I doing? never listened to them. Just got offered 50 quid or something. What could they be that?
Mm-hmm.
You turn up and it's, oh, I'm not going to mention names, but it's never heard anything like it in my life. I didn't even think they've seen a guitar before they got on the stage or sang into a mic.
Yeah.
And you're there, you just bashing the wagon, oh no. But anyway, mainly about you. So, there's your funny stories that you've done with them. Yeah, definitely.
But the venues and companies don't have the money to spend.
Put it on.
No.
Crazy.
And here's the thing, bands, if you play in bars now, your wages are the same as they were pretty much in the late 80s. They've never went up.
No. So you're playing for sweets.
Yeah.
Basically.
You ain't playing for money.
No. Well, when I started, I was playing for money anyway. I just like playing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So,
yeah.
And now that's why we still play.
Yeah, playing for the love of it. Well,
yeah.
There is a lot of people out there that need the money, I suppose.
Well, if I was really needing the money, I'd just be a DJ.
Yeah, because that's easy nowadays.
Yeah, show up with a laptop.
You don't even need, you just turn up with your Spotify offline or online, boing, and it's there.
And or a lot of folk these days just show up with that.
Yeah.
Doof.
Boing. I was saying that to my brother-in-law, because he still carries in records and everything, many days. I said to him, just turn up with them and the laptop, mate.
Flash drive.
He says, I'm old school, man, so that's fair enough.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's it, boing.
So if it was just money orientated, that's what I would do. We've been lucky over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
We wrote, but we did an album, and then we did. We've got enough material to do the second part.
Yeah.
And the album's been recorded twice.
Twice?
First here, like pre-demo.
Yeah.
Or demo, and then at a studio. The producer and the one thing is, don't want to go into it, but there's a lot of bullshit happened, and I didn't like anything that we did.
No.
So it got shelved. But we've got enough material to do another one.
Yeah.
And one day, well, we talked about it recently. We're going to do the entire set of material. But we can gig that. We've gigged it.
Yeah, good.
I was letting you hear a bit, but earlier that's what was playing via that.
Oh, but that one, yeah, before the camera was all, yeah, great.
So, and that's all original material.
Because you've always been into your own stuff, though. Always. You've always. That's always where you started. Because I remember when I first met you, you went, no playing club, you rubbish. Remember that? Mm-hmm. As you were running around with George's amp. Now there's a funny story. And you boot the big hole in his guitar, remember?
He boot the hole in my guitar.
Like that. Oh! It's turned on at the wall. I remember that well. You forgot about that, have you?
Right.
Anyway.
That's a bad one.
Well, that was your fault, you know, when it was plugged in. You just went to try and fix it.
I know.
Oh, crazy. Your brother was mad. Stupid. Anyway. Okay, we'll move on. So have you ever met any of your favourites? I'm not going to say heroes, because that makes that just favourite players or anything. Have you met them?
Yeah. Kind of inadvertently as well.
Yeah.
I met Elliot Randall.
Okay.
Who played the Steely Dan, Reeling in the Years.
Love that.
He was the guitarist on that track, and many others, but he's kind of more famous for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a really nice guy, and ended up buying I bought the guitar he was playing. It was at a trade fair.
We still got it? No?
No, one of my customers bought it.
Alright.
I bought it to sell.
You bought it to sell on?
With the provenance that he'd been playing it.
Yeah. because that makes more money.
Well, it's just
Seemingly.
it's a good story. No, it didn't make any more money. It's just a good story. And it was,
It's a good story, this guitar was playing, but
Yeah.
I've got you.
so it was nice meeting him.
Great.
So yeah, I met quite a few, and I've met quite a few people playing with the band. The orchestra, who were formerly ELO,
Alright.
and then Jeff Lynne went and did his thing, but the orchestra, ELO, continued
Yeah.
without him, and HEADROOM supported them
Yeah.
a couple of years ago. It was nice meeting them. That was a bit of a never meet
Yeah.
your heroes because you'll be disappointed,
Yeah.
and we were right.
You were. Well, maybe some of them, maybe none of them all.
But the bass player was cool, the guitarist was cool,
Yeah.
the wee guy playing the violin was cool, the rest,
Dun, 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 dun. Nightmare.
prima donnas.
Yeah.
But that, maybe it was just a bad day for them.
Maybe.
They were on tour, maybe they were hungry.
You're always hungry.
Hungry.
Hangover.
They're hungry.
Yeah. Fan lag, whatever.
But meeting famous folk or people influenced, and yeah.
You say sometimes it can just go the wrong way.
Well, they say that never meet your
You'll
heroes.
be disappointed. It's not stupid, but I don't think you do. Do you ever get nervous when you're playing? You do? No, I wouldn't have known that. I've played in plenty of bands with you. I always thought you were always super cool.
In the main, probably not. But I've been doing this session, which is a fortnightly session,
Right?
out at Butterston, which is about 30 miles that
Okay.
way, into the hills.
Right?
And it's hosted by Dougie McLean.
Okay.
And I've been lucky enough to have Dougie play on stage
Mm.
and playing violin for and with some of the things I've done. But actually, that tune we just listened to a minute ago, I had to do that on Burns Night, and I was shitting my pants.
There you go.
Now, but the thing is, the gig is like this, so it's a small theatre.
Yeah.
So when
Is it
you
nice?
walk on stage, there is silence.
Wow. That's nothing
And
worse.
everybody's just sitting, watching, going.
Entertain me.
So if you're used to playing in a bar, you've got all the noise
Yeah.
that's going on surrounding you.
With your voice-orama or what we panorama, or so what we call it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Noisy while you work on there. And it's
Yeah. And so you could hear a pin drop.
oh,
And so it's quite nerve-wracking on that level.
yeah.
And so the playing, there's also no room to hide in any playing, so you hope that your playing's on point.
You just right
You hope
there.
your vocals are on point.
Yeah, definitely.
And that song I was singing was right on the edge of my range, and
Yeah.
I was pretty worried.
Pretty worried. So you do get nervous then?
Well, I did at that occasion.
Yeah.
When I'm playing with the rock band, I just go on and swagger about and
Yeah.
just have a good time.
Yeah. But is that your woohoo squeaky bum time?
Yeah.
As you would say.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And in doing that, we've been playing with a lot of different musicians from Perthshire and all that, and
Yeah.
a lot of these musicians are got a pretty high bar,
Yeah.
and it's nice to be involved.
What's your favourite bands right now? If you've got any of those?
Snarky Puppy.
Snarky Puppy. I've not heard of them.
No?
What have I been living on a cloud? No. I have to
Snarky
check
Puppy.
them out. It's funny because when I'm interviewing, somebody will say a new band. And I'll go check them out. And I quite like that because it's, you know.
Snarky Puppy are really kind of, and there's a few other offshoots of Snarky Puppy.
Okay.
I'm terrible with names. I couldn't just rattle off names.
No.
I mean, you'll know people that can tell you
Yeah.
who produced the track,
Oh, well.
what album it was off of,
Yeah.
who played on the track,
Yeah.
what colour of
drums
shirt
were-
they were wearing.
What tones they were
Well, yeah.
using, sticks. Yeah.
All of that information growing up, and even now, I don't
Ballad.
absorb it.
No, they're there.
I just listen to it and I don't care who's playing it.
No.
I'm not, and it's not that I'm not interested, but it's just not on my radar.
I'd rather listen to the song and just listen.
Yeah,
that's great.
so it's never a case of
yeah.
knowing it's probably a lot of things I like, but I couldn't even tell you who it is.
No. I'm the same as there's a few bands I've heard that I couldn't tell you who they are, but I like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of these things. Yeah. So have you ever had to fire anybody from a band or been fired? Yourself?
Never been fired.
Never been fired?
Not to my knowledge. I might have been fired.
You never do it?
No, I think I've fired. Yeah, I've fired a couple of people.
Yeah. You don't have to name them.
Aye.
No. So I mean,
That wasn't good.
It wasn't. No, it never is. It wouldn't have been. You know, it'd be. It's just you've had to. Well, you've been. Well, HEADROOM. It's just been with that lineup for a long time now.
HEADROOM's been going for
ages.
18 years.
That's definitely. And what? Not the same lineup. A perfect drummer. He's been with me for a long time.
The drummer's been with us for 12.
That's what I'm saying, because you did hear a couple of drummers.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been.
But same lineup.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So.
And forgotten more songs than we actually play.
Yeah. Well, I remember seeing the set list one. What's that? I don't play a lot, but you do. Yeah. Definitely.
And there isn't a definitive list anymore.
No.
It's just on here.
It's just, yeah, it's just on stage. Oh, I think we'll do that tonight. You remember that? Oh, I'm going to have to. Yeah. Your first bass guitar you ever bought? Very first.
A Columbus jazz copy.
Well, that would that not be a Japan, made in Japan? Like that?
Probably, yeah.
Probably
It was good. It was good.
I bet you. Yeah. Where did you get that from? The shop.
No, I swapped it for
swapped it?
my push bike.
A push bike. Now this is different. I don't want to play bass. Give me the bike.
So I swapped the bass guitar. I swapped my push bike for a bass guitar, and then had to get the bus to work.
You can't go bus on a bass. Oh, that's right. Can't go.
But my first new bass, which was shortly after that, was my Aria Cardinal bass.
I remember that.
Bought from Rainbow Music up the Hawk
I
Hill.
remember that bass. Well.
And just bought the bass, walked out the shop, and Teese said, "Oh, let's go and see Bob Quinn."
Yeah.
And he stayed down the road.
Right.
And he said, "Oh, let's see your guitar." And he picked up and
And you went.
And I thought,
you said, I never knew you could play like that.
and I just thought, can I just take it back to the shop? There's no point in even trying to play this bloody thing after seeing that.
You go. Doesn't do that when I play it.
Yeah.
See, that's what a lot of young lads think when they go in the shop. They'll watch the heroes and they'll go, "Oh, it's amazing!" They pick the bass up, same bass, and then they'll go, "This doesn't work." No, you're not working. That's what I really say. You need the talent to go get. But I wouldn't say give up, because one was the bulk of the day. You've got to learn, haven't you?
That's it.
If you've not got the patience, then you have to give up. Definitely, I would say. But you obviously had the patience. Away you go. Look at you now when you play the bass.
Well, just
Brilliant.
that's years of chipping away at it.
Yeah.
And just trying to figure it out. And then being really lucky to get some brilliant musicians.
Yeah.
Older than me, Dougie Martin,
Yeah, Dougie, yeah.
Jerry, all that crew,
Yeah.
Steve McDonald.
So,
I was always the kid in the band, so
yeah.
and it was great that they kind of gave me the
Opportunity.
to go
Yeah, it's
and
brilliant.
cut my teeth with guys that can really do it,
Yeah.
which gave me an edge on the guys my age
Yeah.
who weren't really getting to do that
Really getting
chance.
They just stand watching going,
But then there's lots of, I mean, bands like especially the local bands, the Dundee scene, if you like. It's really good musical diversity, and everybody's pretty cool with one another. There's no real rivalry.
No. Well,
everybody helps each other, you know.
I always found that would be Dundee. But obviously, what's your first amp?
The first
I
time.
think I remember. Maybe you don't. I remember one of your amps when we were young. I think it was the Carlsbro, wasn't it? That green thing he had.
Oh, the big.
It was, no, it was only, I can't remember. It was a big. It was a big thing or something. Remember it had a wee red switch on it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, you're
Then
right.
you playing the bass.
You're right.
Yeah. What was it?
Had an angled reflex
Was
on
it
it.
Carlsbro?
A Carlsbro.
No, was that? How do I remember that?
Carlsbro Stingray.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was quite
Right.
big.
Was it? I always thought it was quite.
Do you remember the amp I bought after that?
No.
The Ohm.
Oh, I do, yeah.
The Ohm bass when
thing.
we used to rehearse in the
That's
place
right.
up the top of the club.
Yeah. Now I was trying to get that name of that place today with Joe.
That was the
Could I get the name?
13-14 club.
That's what it was. I said they used to go down and there's a wee cutting and upstairs. So. I know what you mean. I think it was called. Couldn't remember what it was
But
called.
I bought an
Back in the
Ohm
church.
bass amp from Rainbow Music
Yeah,
there, and
that's right.
and
I do remember it now. The Ohm.
I used to think it was great,
Yeah.
but in real terms it was probably shit. But it was great
You know,
then.
back in the day, Ohm was like, oh, if you got an Ohm amp, you're happening.
Yeah,
Even if you weren't happening.
yeah.
I think the only other person in Dundee had one that I remembered was Bloke. Remember Bloke?
Actually, I had a better head
did.
than that at one point because I had a Selmer treble and bass head,
Alright.
which now if you've got one of them, you could get a few bob for it.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm.
Good stuff. I just still got it now.
No.
Gee, what a buy. Give it away for nothing, probably.
Probably.
With sweeties. It's like a lot of gear now if you've got it. It's worth money. You know?
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're sitting on gear, just
Yeah. Just for sitting on it.
No.
You go day with it.
get rid,
Get rid, it's naked.
move on.
And my last question was effects board, but you've already been through that, so. And I was going to ask you if you teach, because you've been there as well.
Yeah, and effects. When it comes to
Talent compensators.
when it comes to the gypsy stuff,
Yeah.
zero effects.
Zero effects.
When it comes to the J200, zero effects.
Probably just reverb.
Bit of reverb.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because they sound amazing with reverbs. Like.
Because he's a Tanglewood T6
Yeah.
amp with that,
Wow.
and yeah, the Strat,
Yeah.
a bunch of Boss pedals,
Once you're boss.
and I've had the GP16, the GP8, I've had all the
I
programmable
know, I
stuff,
remember you hearing all that.
and then I just kept going back to because you could instantly change.
Yeah, well, you forgot to get the parameters.
Because so many times you go to a gig and you go,
Oh.
the sound is just not right in this room,
And
and
your
it was
gear's-
right in the last gig,
Sounds crap.
and then I've just you can't get in and edit
Yeah.
quickly.
And like you say, you've not got roadies that can do it for you. Boom, dial up quick.
No.
That's what I like that thing about the head rush. You can do it hands free. It's brilliant.
Mhm.
I've never used it that way yet because I don't get it, but I know you can do it.
Mhm.
Just do everything with your feet while you're playing. Volumes, everything. So anyway.
I do use a headrush pedal,
Do you?
an Akai one.
Okay.
It's a looper.
A looper. I've not used my looper, I've got a looper on it.
Aye.
I haven't even turned it
But
on.
that's called a headrush.
Yeah.
It's completely different from
Completely different
your
thing I've
headrush.
got, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, loopers are interesting if you can use them.
I only use it for doing like maybe a wee
Yeah.
chord progression, and then maybe a little bit of counter melody or something.
Yeah. Well, Kev, thanks for letting me look into your life, although I know half of it, and it's been a pleasure, always is. Kev Skelly, peoples. So till the next time on HUGHROCKO Interviews on Location, peace out. See you later.